Hey guys, and welcome to the 10th episode of my Wellington Wanderers series. Obviously, since you guys last saw me, nothing has happened. We have just been simulating, waiting for the day that we play the quarter-final, getting way too ahead of myself there, the quarter-final of the Hyundai A-League. We are going to set up with this side, and we're going to go straight into the game here, no messing around. This is the quarterfinal against Brisbane Roar. I feel like this is easily our strongest 11, with a couple of players unfortunately not being available due to injury, and that is Kakachi and Payne, two of our most important players all season, unavailable for the most important game of the season. And hopefully we can go in there and get a win and put ourselves into the semi-final against Melbourne City, I believe would be playing. So, as the game kicks off, I'm pretty happy with how the season's gone. For a first year, I'm pretty stoked. The Phoenix have really come into their own, the tactic has started to gel well, and the team is cohesively getting better, and I'm super happy with what I've created here. But I can officially announce that I have applied for 2 jobs, one for Blackburn and one for Derby, both in the championship. But I think Blackburn might be going down, and I don't mind taking the drop with them. But this could be the last game as the Wellington Phoenix coach if we don't end up winning it. So, yeah, it's a very important game, and right now we are dominating, but no chances to speak of. And that's the end of the first half, just like that. I'm going to tell them aggressively. I'm far from pleased with what I saw, because I am. There's just an appalling performance. With only 5 substitutes as well, I had to really quickly think about them, because I didn't realise I only had 5 substitutes until just now. So hopefully it's not bitten me in the butt that I haven't only gone and picked no centre-backs, but the centre-back that we have 3 centre-backs on the field, so we can move one into there if we really need to. And it's the first chance of the game, and it's going Brisbane Roar's way, and it's just gone wide. My heart sank there for a minute, because as the game lagged, I thought it was going into the back of the net. We're leading up to the 66th minute, and I think it's time to make a change. Piscopo is going to come on for Macau, and hopefully he can make a bit of a difference. He's been known to make a difference in these sort of games, and I'm getting pretty close to thinking about going on to an attacking mindset, but I think I might continue to run out the clock. And I mean, if nothing happens, nothing happens, but we've had 1 chance all game, and we could be going to an extra time. And I think we will, because nothing seems to be happening in this game. 4 shots for us, 1 shot for them, and here we are, extra time, just like that. I'm going to tell them again, I'm far from pleased with what I saw, because it's not been good enough, to be quite frank. I might do it. I think I'm going to go attacking. Not going to change the shape, because this shape does serve us well. Not going to make any substitutions either. I'm just going to go attacking and see if it works. And right now, we are dominating position, and we do have a chance. Hopefully this tactic hasn't backfired, and we're about to go 1 goal down, but it is Adelaide's, not Adelaide, Brisbane's chance, but it's gone straight into Marinovic's hands. The quality of chances in this match has been absolutely shocking, and I think it is time to make that second substitution. And I think I'm going to bring on David Bull for Matty Longstaff. Bring him up there, Stoneman up to here, keep Singh and Stoneman in their roles, and bring Ball onto a shadow striker. And I'm sure Ball can make a bit of an impact. I don't know if it's going to be a good or a bad one, but this tactic is definitely going to shake up the game. Changing the shape, just like I said 2 seconds ago that I didn't want to do. But hopefully we can do well. And we've got a chance straight off the bat. Straight after the substitution, Hooper heads it just wide, but there's a promising sign that shows me that I've probably made the good call in changing the shape. But I'm actually probably going to put my money on this game going to penalties. I think I'm going to make my last change now. And with penalties in mind, I'm actually going to check whether who's better, Singh or Steinman at taking penalties, and I think it's probably going to be Singh, sorry. You're exactly the same, so my instinct did tell me to bring off Steinman in the first place, but I'm going to bring Singh onto a support role, because I just feel like it's asking for them to counter-attack us having that many players on attack, and Holman stands over a free kick, and it goes just over the bar. I thought that was going to be the moment that sent us into the semi-final. This could be it. This could be all of our work, all of the season leading up to a penalty shootout. How intense would that be? And I think it is going to go to a penalty shootout. It is. Well, we're going to have to think about our order. I'm going to definitely put Hooper at the start to give us some confidence. Singh, then Ball, then Holman, and then Piscopo. And after that, Rufer. Let's go. Straight into penalties. Hooper steps up first. Top goal scorer in the league. Slots it home. Great work from Gary Hooper. And now Marinovic been the best goalkeeper that I've had in Football Manager this year, and that says a lot. I've played a lot of Football Manager. I can't save a penalty. Singh, stepping up. Young player of the year for me by a mile. Steps up, and he puts it into the goal. Thank goodness the goalkeeper missed that, because he went the right way, but they just had too much power behind it. Neville takes a shot, and it goes bottom corner. No goalkeeper saving that. Marinovic had no chance. Ball steps up to the ball. The substitute comes on. Can he score his penalty? Yes. Oh my gosh, I thought it went in. I saw the net move, and we're one goal down in the penalty shootout. O'Neill steps up and misses. Thank goodness. Marinovic has been saved by an absolute howler from O'Neill. Holman steps up. Surely he'll score. The experience he's got. He's done it, just like I said he would. And Powell to step up for them. Marinovic, please save a goal. No, he's just missed it. And Piscopo, our last penalty taker. Come on. Don't miss it, mate. Don't miss it. And he scored it. Let's go. If we save this penalty, we're through to the semi-final of the Hyundai A-League. As Aldred, that was just the worst pronunciation I've ever made. Aldred comes up to the ball. Marinovic hasn't saved a single one yet. He looks nervous. I know they can't look nervous in this game, but he looks nervous. And he's missed it! And we're through to the semi-final on penalties. I'm going to tell the boys that I'm disappointed. I'm going to aggressively say, win or not, that was not acceptable. Steinman looks stressed, but I don't care. We are preparing for the semi-final now, and I will see you guys when it's ready to go. Welcome to the semi-final of the Hyundai A-League against Melbourne City, where this is the team that we're going to line up with. Tim Payne has come back from injury, and so is Kakachi, but I'm not quite ready to start Tim Payne yet, so if we need him, he's on the bench, and we're going to get straight into the semi-final. No messing around here. This is an intense match where I'm not feeling very optimistic, to be honest. Away from home against Melbourne City, I know we can do it, but it's going to be a tough fight, and if we win it, we're in the final. And we go straight into the dressing room, and we're going to tell them the usual. The media's got their back, that everyone loves them, and hopefully we can shock a few people and get a result here away from home, and quite quickly. We have some chances coming. Hudson Wahongi on the ball. Unlike the Brisbane Roar game, we're already getting the chances with Taylor playing it for Longstaff to Sarpreet Singh, all the way forward to Hooper, which they've been doing all season long. Hooper puts us in the league after 39 seconds. What a goal, what a ball. That is why we need Gary Hooper in our side. That is why we love Sarpreet Singh. Sarpreet Singh with a brilliant ball to Hooper, and we've got the advantage straight away. Oh my goodness, what a way to start the match, and we are going to the A-League final if things stays exactly the way that they are. You guys can't see my reaction, but I'm absolutely thrilled with this, and we can push on from here and be more defensive, be a bit more cautious. I'll change the tactics if I need to, but watch them score here and completely ruin my party. But no, we scramble it off the line, thank goodness, and now I'm just hoping that it's similar to the Brisbane Roar game, and we don't have to have any more highlights from here on out because I don't need it. I don't think my heart will be able to handle it as we clear a ball away, pretty harmless ball, and Holman kicks it out, and that should be the end of the highlight. As it is, dominating possession. They've got more shots than us, and they're only racking them up now, and they're coming straight at us based off the stats, but still 55% possession. Maybe we should start thinking about doing a tactical change, but you always know that as soon as you make a tactical change, they're going to strike back, and you're just going to regret making that change. But we have a chance here. Well, I think that Melbourne City are the ones that are going to have the chance, unless Kakachi makes a brilliant interception like he does there. Hooper running forward with the ball, plays it to Makawa. Makawa plays it back to Steinman. Steinman holds the ball up like he does so well. Kakachi to Singh back to Steinman. Steinman to Kakachi. Kakachi's going to whip in a ball, and he does. Holman gets his head on it, and it goes just over the bar. Great play by the boys, and that is showing us that we are still in this game. We are not just lying down. We are not just waiting for them to score an equaliser and then bounce back. We are trying to go for that second to secure the lead, but unfortunately, Michael Boxall has got an injury, and that is a big blow because, as we all know, Michael Boxall is the single best signing we've ever made in this series. We've made only a few signings, to be fair, but Michael Boxall is the best one by a mile, as Hooper picks up the ball in a very good position. As Kakachi gets a ball from Longstaff, Kakachi running rings around the opposition, passes it to Simon Longstaff, to Holman, Holman to Payne, back to Holman, Holman's through goal, and it puts it right at Glover, and that is out for a corner, which again I say is probably not going to be a highlight. It's going to be one of those silly ones where the highlight isn't quite over and the game hasn't registered it yet. And no, maybe we might have one here, as Hudson Wahongi gets the ball, but no, yes, it was one of those silly highlights. But we have an actual highlight here. Hudson Wahongi to Steinman. Taylor plays it forward to Hooper. Hooper back to Longstaff. Longstaff to Steinman. Singh, they're just playing some great tiki-taka football in the middle there. Payne comes on and is making a really good impact down that right. Holman, we've got a bit of a freeze going on, but Holman does still manage to get the ball out, and Payne plays it to Holman. Holman to McCarthy. Makawa, they can't bag the second goal. That would have made me feel a lot more secure going into the second half. But we do have a corner, but it doesn't amount to much, and that is the end of the first half. I am going to tell them today not to get complacent out there, because they cannot get complacent. We need to win this game. We need to keep attacking them, but defend solidly. And with this percentage position we have, as long as we can hang on to the ball and not make mistakes, I think we can do this. The boys know it, I know it, and you guys at home know it. I'm sure we can win this game. As we have a corner and Hoffman puts it in. Steinman gets the ball, plays it back to Longstaff. Longstaff puts it in the back of the net. Only his second goal of the season. And Matty Steinman plays an assist to Matty Longstaff, who surely is going to put us into the final of the Hyundai A-League in our first season in charge. What a season it's been. You guys have followed us all the way through, and I think we're going to end up in the final. Unless something miraculous happens, unless we crumble under the pressure as Melbourne City come forward, and maybe we will. You know that I've been known to jinx stuff before, and they are one-on-one with the keeper, and they do score. Oh no, 25 minutes on the clock. I would make a change, but I feel like that would just be a panic. So I'm going to leave it as it is and see how the game goes. Keep letting it unfold. I'm going to tell them to tighten them up. I don't normally make calls, but I'm going to tell them to tighten them up. And I think we're going to make a substitution now. Bring on Alex Rufer for Sarpreet Singh and put him on a support Mazzala role just to be a bit more defensively solid, and hopefully that can ride us out for the rest of the game as Marinovic takes a goal kick, plays it to Taylor, who does a terrible long ball. I think that he thought that the referee was one of our players wearing that yellow, and they have a chance right in front of the goal and they sky it. Thank goodness that was too close for comfort. We do really need to keep an eye on them now, as they put a ball in from the corner, and it amounts to nothing, and hopefully that's the end of the chance. It's a free kick, because they were offside. I thought there was going to be another corner. Hence the sigh of relief. but I'm thinking about making a last change just to waste a bit more time. Holman's going to come off, and that's why I'm eyeing up, and Piscopo's going to come on. And if we can ride it out for another 4 minutes, we are in the A-League final. As they have one of those fake highlights, I believe. Yes. And here we go. 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute to go. 4 minutes of additional time. But it's just ticking down until this chance comes. Steinman plays it up to Hooper. Hooper, please score it. And he does! Gary Hooper! Matty Steinman with the assist. And that has put us into the Hyundai A-League final. And now all that matters is finding out who we are going to play that final against. What a season. What an end to the game. And what a way to finish the match. Oh my goodness. That's brilliant. I'm very happy with the way you played and the result. And now we're going to find out who we're versing in the Hyundai A-League final. If the simulation will take a shorter amount of time. If we go to the schedule, we're playing against the Western Sydney Wanderers at home. Oh my word, Western Sydney have only gone and beaten Sydney FC 4-1, and now we're in the A-League final. Michael Box was out for 6 weeks, he won't be there for the final. That's confirmation of it. The grand final at Eden Park. Wellington Phoenix versus Western Sydney Wanderers. I have no idea why we're playing it at Eden Park. That's the Auckland Stadium, not the Wellington Stadium, but nonetheless, we're in the final. And I will see you guys in the next episode when we finally play that match. The match that the whole season has been leading up to. And then we'll determine what we're going to do next year. But thank you guys so much for watching. What an intense couple of matches. And I'll see you guys in the Hyundai A-League Grand Final.